Pleasant good day to everyone out there. This is the Hop in the House. Yes, on Positive Vibe. How you all doing today? The Hop is in the house. Hope you all having a good day. Yes, I've been gone for like a month. since before Labor Day, I've been out of here, New York, doing all kind of stuff, performing, and just trying to do what I do. So I know you all maybe miss me, but I'm back on to all the viewers who have been on Positive Vibe. I am back on and ready to go, kind of make some changes, kind of put my set in a different spot, trying to do new things, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I hope you all having a good day so far. I want to say happy belated Republic Day to my birth island, Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, man. I know today you all home in Trinidad because the holiday is today. Republic Day was yesterday. It had Juve in where? North Trinidad for the Republic Day. A lot of steel bands was out having a good time. So that's a good thing in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. All my friends, my family, fans. Hope you all had a good time wherever you all are in Trinidad. Also over the weekend, the Funclair Youth, yes man, they had a show. Yes, the Funclair Youth Group, they had their show with Darren Shepherd. They had about, what, 6, 7, 8 youth group schools partaking in their youth program. And I believe it was successful. Hats off to Darren Shepherd, the Funclair management. Hats off to them in putting on a good show on Saturday and Sunday for the youths. You know, the youths are the future of the culture. So yeah, so we got to invest in them in many ways, and yes, he's doing a great job. So shout out to the Funclair family, Funclair Forever family. Shout out to them all. Yes. What am I missing? I'm trying to get in everything for the past month. I was not here. All those who came out with me over the Labor Day in New York, hey, Leslie and Joel, boy Joel and Linus, all my friends who came and meet me and had a good time, man, I want to thank you all for coming out. I know it's a few weeks back, but now I'm on the live, I can mention those things. You know what I mean? You all keep coming and having a good time with me. My sister was here and we had a great time. You know, even my mom came hang out on the backyard line. Yeah, man, good things. Also, I think I'll be on Friday, please God, and hopefully I'll have to show a clip of what went on at the Funclair Youth Festival that they had over the weekend. You know, it's good to look at the youths and, you know, their development in the craft and the culture of Trinidad and Tobago. So yeah, I'll have something that I'll try to have a clip or two. And it's good for people to sponsor and try to get in, you know, all the businesses in Trinidad and Tobago, invest in the youths. As I said before, you know, check the management of Trinidad and Tobago. Check them out, see what's up. I'm saying Trinidad and Tobago, the management of Funclair Steel Orchestra. See what's up and what's going on. All right, it's all good. Yeah. Shout out to Mac Entertainment also. Mac Entertainment. Shout out to Mac Entertainment and his crew. The basement crew, shout out to them. Shout out to the brothers. Also, all who have birthdays during the month of September, all the Libras. It's your time, it's your turn. Shout out to all the Libras in the house. Yeah, man, we had yesterday, the late icon Black Stallion would have been, his birthday would have been, I think, 82 years. So yeah, happy heavenly birthday to the Black Stallion, the late great Black Stallion, icon of the island of Trinidad and Tobago. Also, Sherilyn Guerrero, happy belated birthday. Your birthday would have been yesterday. I want to say a happy belated birthday to you. Today is my lovely daughter's birthday. Yes. Dial Edwards. Happy birthday, Dial. Love you to the max. All right. Special shout out to you on your birthday. And I have a lot of Libras in my circle. You know, Wednesday is going to be my son's birthday. Wednesday is going to be my good partner in England, in the crew, basement crew birthday. Ian Beckers, another friend of mine's. Tracy birthday going to be on Wednesday. Wow. Yeah, man. Friday. My boy Michael Springer birthday. And then in October we have a few also, you know what I'm saying? Yes. So yeah, take it one at a time, all right? But today is my daughter's Dial's day, all right? So happy birthday to you, Dial. Love you to the max, as I said before. And hey, we're going to have a good time later, all right? Yes, man. So yeah, what have I left out? Don't know what I left out, but so far, I'm just trying to catch up with things, get back on the live. As I said, you know, I changed around my set, put it in a different spot. Hope everything looking good, everything sounding good. Whatever adjustments I need to make, I'll make it, all right? Yes, in the background, you're hearing me performing The Rapture of Love. Check me out on iTunes and on iTunes. You can check out my Facebook page. Check me out on YouTube, The Real Harp Edwards on YouTube, iTunes. And yeah, download the music, all right? Have some new stuff coming out. I've been seeing that for a while. But you know what? Got to get the ball rolling and get things out there, you know? So yeah, we're going to get it right. We're going to get it good before the ending of the year, going into 2024. God's willing, all right? Okay. So today, yeah, we want to talk about, my topic today is the importance of mental health and health care. You know, because it's something that we need to touch on. A lot of us have issues. A lot of us go through little mental health, and that affects our self-care, how we care about ourselves. Because sometimes when we go through issues in life, we tend to neglect ourselves in certain ways. And sometimes, a lot of times, we're not aware that we're neglecting ourselves because we look at it as little things I could do tomorrow or little things I could do next week. And we neglect certain things of ourselves that could cause issues in the long run. And as I say, many times we're not aware of it because of what we might be going through. You know? So just little pointers I want to talk about where that is concerned. You know, starting back, Posytyve, you know. And the live. So yeah, so first to begin is of our overall well-being about mental health. And mental health and self-care are integral to our overall well-being. You know, when we prioritize our mental health, we enhance our ability to enjoy life and cope with its challenges. So that is something very important. We need to prioritize our mental health. Because when you do that, 95% out of 100, we can cope with anything that comes our way. Because we're ready. The mind sharp, you're feeling good, you know, and you're ready to take on anything in life. You know, but when we don't prioritize our mental health, when things come our way, many times we're not ready. We lack that drive. We lack that enthusiasm to do stuff. We lack that discipline. And don't get me wrong, you know, I fall in that category too because sometimes I neglect certain things. And I don't even want to go on my pan and rehearse. I say, nah, I'll do that next week, man. You know, because we all go through some stuff in life mentally. You know, whether it's loss of job, death of a loved one, certain things not going right in the house. You know, certain things just throw us off course. You know, many times life throws us a curveball, right? that we're not prepared for. And sometimes we tend to look backward and look forward when these things happen. You know, with our overall well-being, our mental health, it trickles down to our physical health. Because mental health is closely linked to physical health. Neglected mental health can lead to physical health problems like heart disease, digestive issues, and weakening immune systems. And that's why I say you can't put aside things. Don't try to leave things for tomorrow or next week, because it trickles down. Mental health trickles down to physical health, people. Seriously speaking, you know, because again, as I said, I fall in that category too. We all have certain things that, you know, because life is not perfect. It ain't perfect. We ain't perfect beings, you know. For instance, example, certain things might be going my way how I want it to go. And then I might feel a little depressed. And then you know what? I ain't feel like working out. I talk about rehearsing. But then I might feel like going to the gym, working out. How I used to. I might miss a couple of days. And so it interrupts your schedule and how you want to look and how you want to feel, because you start to feel a little depressed. And then you don't even want to go to the gym. It goes on with me. You know, I could use myself as examples, as an example to what I'm speaking about. So yeah, mental health also reflects to physical health, you know. So that's what I'm saying. We got to try to remain sharp, remain on course, and do not take things for granted, you know, because it can trickle down to your physical health and cause problems, you know. And a main thing in your mental health well-being and physical well-being is exercise. A lot of us don't exercise. Now, I have been lacking a lot of exercise. Yeah, Mr. Exercise Man who always want to go to the gym. I've been lacking for the past few months. I ain't lying. But I need to get back there. I need to get back hard on my work program that I used to be having every Wednesday and Saturday. Now, part of that is performing on a Saturday in Memphis and sometimes Sundays. So I don't have the time. But I got to make it my priority on a Wednesday. So these are the things I got to start back doing in order to focus on physical and mental health, you know, overall well-being in this topic, the importance of mental health and self-care. Because you know what? When you look good, you feel good. It's like, yeah, man, you can anything because I'm looking nice. You know, let's go. And then now, when all these things happen, your physical health, you're not feeling too well and you're not mentally, you know, feeling all that, you're a little depressed. It starts affecting you emotionally. So your emotional resilience isn't there. Because if somebody come and tell you something out the way, you want to trip. You know, you're ready to eat up the head because, hey, emotional resilience is a strong foundation of mental health. You know, it equips us with emotional resilience. A strong foundation of mental health equips us with emotional resilience. And we can better handle stress, adversity, and difficult emotions. So you see, all these things go hand in hand, people. All right? It even trickles down to relationships. Right? So, healthy mental states enable us to maintain positive relationships, self-care, right? And endures us to have emotional resources to support and connect us with others. So you see, everything trickles down. So you know, I'm not saying anything that isn't true, right? With our overall well-being, our physical health, right, trickles down to our productivity and performance. That also trickles down to emotional resilience, emotional health, and also trickles down to relationships. So everything goes hand in hand, people. All right? As you all know, we do this program for like half an hour. You know, all those who wasn't on, all those who miss, you know, me being on for the past few weeks. I'm back on. Positive vibes. And let's take a little break. I'll say a small break. Take a little pause. Do a little advertisement. Come back to you. All right? Yes, man. The harp is in the house.
D Harp Steel Entertainment presents Positive Vibes with Daryl Harp Edwards every Monday and Friday. Workout Wednesdays and Saturdays. Tune in to the live streams. It's all about performance.
Welcome to Positive Vibes with Daryl Harp Edwards.
Yes, man. Welcome back to Positive Vibes. It's all about performance. You all saw it there, right? Yes. It's all about performance. Yes, people. So yeah, so back to what I was saying, you know, concerning our mental health, concerning our overall well-being and the importance of mental health and self-care. Everything goes hand in hand and it trickles down, you know, in our performance in life, overall life, our well-being, and how we look at things and how we do things, you know. We talk about physical health, how it affects our physical health a while ago, our productivity and performance, our emotional resilience, and our relationship. So another thing is, if we do not look at ourselves, our mental health, right, it could cause risk of mental disorders. And we need to reduce risk of mental disorders. And as I said, it goes hand in hand, and we don't look at it. I gotta stress on that. We take it for granted. You know, because self-care practices can reduce the risk of developing mental disorders like anxiety and depression, right? And they also aid in managing these conditions effectively. And that's why I say when you feel good, you look good. You know, you feel like you can take on anything. So anything come your way, you're not anxious. You know, you're not depressed when something happens. It's like you're looking for a solution, right, and not focusing on the problem. And many times, you know, we'll focus on the problem and not try to look for a solution. You know, I have a mentality now. I'm trying to adopt this mentality of, you know what, anything happen, at the end of the day, try to smile and just try to show love. And just try to be kind. Because that within itself is going to help you, you know. Holding grudges, these kind of stuff, affect our overall well-being. Because after a while, when you're depressed, it gets you depressed. And your organs, things don't work good. You start to get acid reflux. You start to get high blood pressure. And all these little things adds up. And they want to know how you're feeling sick, how you're feeling down, how you don't have all this energy to do what you used to do before. And it's because of all these little things, and we're not taking care of our mental health. We're not using time and prioritizing that self-care, right? And Another thing is you know, do study people, study you, study what you need to do. At this point in my life, with all the experiences that I have, I realize what is most important to me, right? And I'm putting myself first, and in putting yourself first, you get to realize that people's opinions don't make you who you are. People's opinions, and that's what I look at. Anybody can say what they want now about me, right? Where I have come from where I was is God. God put certain people around me in order to elevate me to where I am today, right? So whatever people say or do, try to hamper or try to bring me down, jealousy and envy will always be there. People with hatred will always be around. There'll always be negativity around, you know. But you need to focus on the positive things. That's why I got positive vibes. But, you know, so people's opinion, I don't care what people say no more. When I was 20, going 30, 40, you know, I'll care. Because like, damn, this guy said this, that guy said that. But now, you know, from 50 onwards, I don't give a damn. I don't care what people have to say. At the end of the day, I need to get up and do what I need to do. Right? I got to keep my eye on the prize, whatever my goals are. So I'm keeping my eyes on the prize. You know? And another thing is, you can love somebody, but don't want to deal with them. Yeah, I love my family. You know what I mean? But there are certain people I'm not going to deal with because of attitudes. Right? Not because I'm not dealing with them, you know, I don't love them. Yeah, I love them, but you know what? I'd rather deal with you all from a distance. And these are things that I learned over the years about dealing with people and taking care of yourself and trying not to look at negative things and look at the positive. These things help with self-care because you got to see about you, especially at a certain age. You know, me being 50, going, you know, they say we on the down slope now. We jump there on the down slope, right? So we got to take better care of ourselves. You know, do checkups every 6 months, every 2 months. If you know, go to the doctor, do checkups and all this kind of stuff. Don't be afraid to hear what you don't want to hear, because if you don't check up on it now, you might hear what you really don't want to hear later on. If you check up and you start to, you know, get things done early, you can avoid a lot of things. These are the things we need to look at. That's self-care, people. Care about yourself. Take care of yourself. All right? Don't hold grudges. Don't be envious when you see other people get it with certain things. Maybe there's certain things you need to change about you. You know? And there's all these things helping self-care, you know? And that's why I talk about reducing the risk of mental disorders. Right? Self-care practices can reduce the risk of developing mental disorders, as I said before, like anxiety and depression. Right? Self-care also plays an important part in stress reduction. You know, as I said before, I look at life a certain way now. Look at things differently. And self-care, right, could eliminate stress, reduce stress. Self-care techniques such as mindfulness and relaxation help manage stress. Chronic stress can have severe negative effects on both mental and physical health. And a lot of us have chronic stress, and we don't want to acknowledge it. And that is another thing. We got to acknowledge when we are stressed out. Man. These are the things that plays an important part. We got to acknowledge it first. You know. And I'm not lying. Again, I'm using me as an example. There are times that I go through a little depression, you know, when I think back at certain things in life. Because certain things I haven't really fully gotten over. I haven't really expressed it to people. I have things bottled up inside of me. And we all might have stuff bottled up inside of us. At some point in time, we need to reach out to somebody and talk. Sometimes we talk to God, sometimes it ain't enough. You need to reach out to a human being and, just express things. That is why sometimes I wish my grandmom was still alive, because I could have talked to my grandmom and tell her anything, you know what I'm saying? And, grandparents always have a way of making you feel all right, Things are still all right. Don't worry. And within our mind as grown people, we know things still all right. Don't worry. But then sometimes you just need to hear it from somebody else. You need to hear, a little motivation, that kind of stuff. And these days, the way the world is today, everyone's studying selfish, very selfish. And a lot of people out there rather see people struggle than they see people happy. There are a lot of people that we call friends, and they get their joy in seeing people unhappy. When they're happy, when you're happy, they're unhappy because they don't want to see you happy. And these are people we need to stay away from. And, we might, in our minds, we might know, but then again, you give them the benefit of the doubt because they don't want to accept that's how that person is, or that's what might be going on, and that's what they're thinking, due to their actions and certain things that they may say. These are certain things that we need to, analyze and also accept. The sooner we accept these things, the less stress we're going to go through, because we know, hey, this is how this business, so expect this, so expect that. Let's deal with them from far away, and let's do what we need to do. And also, when you could reduce all these things, you get your mental health intact. It helps you to boost your quality of life, right? It helps you to boost your quality of life, where you will be able to express yourself better, where you will be able to manage difficult situations better, where you'll be able to make priorities with yourself and make sure that you're all right physically, emotionally, and most of the times it will help you, to, as I say, boost yourself in many ways, where you feel energized that you can take on the world, right? Because our quality of life, prioritizing mental health and self-care, leads to a higher quality of life. It allows us to experience more joy, more contentment, and more life satisfaction, right? And also, it helps prevent burnout. Self-care is a crucial tool in preventing burnout, especially in demanding careers and caregiving roles. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, people. So that's another thing. We work too hard and burn out ourselves because we are taking care of ourselves. The work is always there. Take a vacation now and again. Take some time out and go and have some fun. Have a couple drinks. And these kind of stuff. A lot of times we don't want to do that because, we're working ourselves and stressing our bodies by overworking ourselves. Right? You got to take care of yourself and don't overwork yourself. The big companies will always make the millions. If you die today, they replace you tomorrow. Always remember that. That's part of self-care. Right? Normalizing and reducing stigma. And that is another thing we talk about, I was saying before. By openly discussing mental health and self-care issues, we contribute to breaking down the stigma surrounding mental health issues. This encourages more people to speak up and seek help when needed. All right? So yeah, again, I'm not saying anything that is wrong. If I'm saying anything that is wrong, Let me know, people. Who we got on the live? Let's see who we have on the live. All right. Positive vibe. I had some people pass through a while ago. Hey, Johnny Brooks Tree. Johnny Brooks, how you doing, man? Nice to have you on the live. All right. I had a few more, but yeah, you all can leave your comments. You know, I know a lot of you all. You go back and you listen and you look at the program, and you give your views, you comment afterwards, which is good. You know, because I know around this time a lot of people, you know, working. A lot of people working and doing what they're doing around this time. So a lot of people don't have time to look at the program, because I started this program when we was in the midst of COVID. So a lot of people were home and had time to look at it. But now things boosting back up. A lot of people out and about and doing what they're doing, you know. So yeah. Hey, also don't forget, I'm just, you know, putting in these little all these little things as I go forward. Not straight from the topic. Carl Moulton and the jazz band is live at the Rail Yard. Yes, the Rail Yard on a Tuesday. Doors open at 7 o'clock. And they start jamming from 8 till 11. So yes, so the jazz jam and the jazz band is back at the Rail Yard. All right? They are at the Rail Yard in Little Rock, Arkansas. I think it's 6th Street. So check them out tomorrow on a Tuesday. All right? I think I'll be going down there and doing some jazz tomorrow night. So everybody want to hear some steel drums and jazz? Come on tomorrow night and support the guys, Carl Moulton and the crew. All right? Used to be on Cantrell. Yes, at the Afterthought, but the Afterthought is no more. All right? They are at the Rail Yard. As I said, on a Tuesday, they start from 8 to 11. Doors open at 7 o'clock. Get your seats early. Take on some jazz. And you can come hear me also, because I'm going to go down there tomorrow night and play some jazz. All right? Yes, man. So, yeah. So, back to what we was talking about concerning healthcare. Another thing that when you take care of yourself, it contributes to longevity. Because studies suggest that individuals with good mental health and self-care habits tend to live longer and healthier lives. So as I said before, it goes hand in hand, people. Right? So, you know, normally I perform something on the steel drums, you know, on a Monday when I come on, but this Monday, I am prepared for that. But, you know, it's there. All right? Let me know if you find the new setup looking good. It kind of, you know, back to something like the old one before I move the set. But let me know if you all hear me good, if everything looking good. And, you know, going forward. All right? You know, also I normally have a little script here or a little quote about mental health or the topic of what I'm doing today, you know. So yeah, so when I come back, we're gonna get a little quote about mental health and, you know, that kind of stuff. As you all know, my show goes on for 30 minutes and sometimes I go overboard according to how it is, all right? So yeah, when I come back.
D Harp Steel Entertainment presents Positive Vibes with Daryl Harp Edwards every Monday and Friday. Workout Wednesdays and Saturdays. tune in to the live streams. It's all about performance.
Yes, it's all about performance, people. So yeah. So back to the topic, mental health. As I said, mental health, it's important to, let me summarize it. It's important to take care of yourself, mental health and self-care. That was the topic today. And it prevents, when you take care of yourself, it prevents stress disorders, it boosts the quality of life, it prevents burnout, right? It normalizes your way of life to how you want it to be. It creates longevity. It prevents burnout. And it reduces the risk of mental disorders. It also helps in your emotional resilience and your relationships, people. So really and truly, in order to summarize everything, mental health and self-care are not indulgences but necessities. All right? They are necessities. It is necessary to take care of yourself. They are the cornerstones of a fulfilling and balanced life, people. We all want to live a fulfilling and balanced life, but you can't do it if you don't see about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't get there if you don't see about yourself. And according to where we are in life, a lot of us not where we want to be. I am not where I want to be. We're still on that journey, right? But if you're on the wrong track or you're on the wrong road, that don't mean that you can't find the right, can't be on the right road somewhere along your journey, right? Some of us have illnesses. Some of us have a lot of problems, whether financially, physically, domestic, marital. We all going through something. Everybody in this world going through something, right? But that don't mean you're going to give up. That don't mean you're going to burn yourself out. That don't mean that you're going to give yourself emotional stress more than you can handle, right? Try to take everything one day at a time and find a balance. Find somebody to talk to. There are numbers that you could call, if you're going through mental stress and you feel you're depressed and you want to take your life or something. People reach to that level. It runs through a lot of people's mind. They wouldn't say anything about it. But due to how life is today, it is depressing. A lot of things are depressing, and sometimes we come on here, we come on Facebook, and we put up a front, make everybody feel things good, things nice. Yeah, man. Hey, take a drink, hey. But that time, deep down inside, things are nice. For example, you see celebrities. Somebody might take their life, hang themselves, jump out a window, and you want to know. But if all these people have stuff going for them, why they do that? Why he hang himself? Why he shoot himself? And it's because we may think that they have everything going because we looking in from the outside, but we don't know what's going on the inside, right? And that's another thing. Don't try to please people. Don't try to get likes. Try to get a balanced life from Father. All right? Try to be one-on-one with the Father, that He will be able to heal whatever is happening within you, within your life. A lot of us need to change lifestyles because certain things that we do are not beneficial to us, our mental health, and our self-care. All right? So as I say, summarizing mental health, right? They are necessities, and they are the cornerstone of fulfilling a balanced life. Prioritizing them benefits not only individuals but also the communities and societies in which you live. Also the people around you, it benefits them because they get to see a better you. You get to be a better self for for you, yourself, your family, and for others. Remember that. We have to say so. Yeah, man, so a quote for mental health is, it is not a destination, but a process. It's about how you drive, not where you're going. How you drive yourself, people. Mental health is not a destination, it's a process. All right? We all can always do better, but we need to start somewhere. All right? Another quote is, just because no one else can heal or do your inner work for you doesn't mean you can't or should not, or you need to do it alone. God is always there. All right? God is always there to help you with that inner self. And there is hope even when your brains tell you there isn't. Right? There is always hope, people. Don't get depressed. All right? Don't try to do things that are negative to your health. Always seek help and advice. And the last quote is, your mental health is everything. Prioritize it. Make the time like your life depends on it. Because it does. Your life depends on your mental health and your self-care. Because it's only you can see about yourself the way that you need to see about yourself. All right? So come on, people. Let's do this. See about yourself. Check up on yourself, because it is important. Don't wait. All right? Do not wait. And a quote from the Bible. You know, I had to give you a little script from the Bible. Timothy 2:1 verse 7, or 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. For God did not give us a spirit of fear, but the power and of love and a sound mind. He didn't give us the power of fear, people, but the power of love and fear and of a sound mind. We all have a sound mind. And He gave us the power to love. And love is a part of inner healing. When you show love and you give love and you love yourself to do what is right for you, it helps mentally. It gives you that self-care. All right? And also, Deuteronomy 31 verse 8 said, He will never leave you nor forsake you. Don't be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Do not be discouraged, people. Do not be afraid. All right? Regardless of what life threw at you, do not be discouraged. All right? The Lord is always there, people. Seek Him. Always keep, as I said, you know, as we have this cell phone. Yeah, you know, and we always look at what it is now, 5G. It's 5G network. We have a network that we don't need no kind of G. You know what I mean? All we need to do is go on our knees. Go on our knees and call on the Heavenly Father. That is the only G we need. God. Not 5G and 4G. You know? The only G we need is God to help us along the way. Help us in our journey. Because every day we get up and we get off the bed, we got to say, thank you, Lord, thank you, Father, because that's a blessing. A lot of us have make it yesterday, a lot of us have make it today. It's a blessing, people. All right? God is always with us. Seek Him. As I say, that is the only G you need. God. All right, people? So, yeah. Thanks for being here with me. You all can leave comments. We're going to work out on Wednesday. Look for me. 11 o'clock. We're heading in the gym. Workout Wednesday. All right, the Harper's in the house. Shout out again to my lovely daughter, Diane, celebrating her birthday today. All the Libras in the house. Happy birthday to you all. Shouting out birthdays. My son, Kadeem Edwards' birthday going to be on Wednesday. Happy birthday to you, love you, son. Mr. Ian Beckers, my boy in England. Happy birthday to you. Your birthday going to be Wednesday. Love you too. Tracy, one of my good fans and friends in Little Rock. Happy birthday to you. I think you got married the other day too. So, hey, I wish you all the best on your new journey in marriage. All right. Yes, man, it's all good. And everyone who had birthdays yesterday, Cheryl and Guerrero, happy belated birthday. And everyone who's celebrating birthdays this week, happy birthday. Love you all. Blessings. Also, look out for Motivational Mondays. Phyllis Warrell, she has a program on at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, which is 8 o'clock Central Time. All right? Pacific Time, it's going to be like 5, all right? But look out for her Motivational Mondays. Also, I'm telling you, look out for her. Don't know if she's going to have a program tonight because she lost a family member in Trinidad, a brother. So my condolences goes out to the Warren family in Trinidad and Tobago. Prayers is with you, Miss Phyllis Warren, and your family. My condolences once more. Don't know if you're going to have a program tonight, but at the same time, I am going to talk about the program and try to advertise it on my show. All right, so condolences to you again once more, and I hope that the Lord find and give you and your family strength to go through this time in need in losing a loved one. It's not easy. Yeah, shout out to Mac Entertainment. Don't forget to subscribe to Spice Groove Radio International. All right, DJ Mac always have the journey on a Thursday, or I think Thursday, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. He'll be on, so check him out. All right. When I have more information about other things, let you all know. But don't forget Wednesday we're going to be doing workout Wednesday. All right. So yeah. So love you all. Nice for you all joining me on Positive Vibe. And we're going to have it going strong. All right? Blessings. You all take care. Be safe. See about yourself. Mental health is a necessity, people. Blessings.